Hey man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy D Mills, and I'm back to give y'all my game for a recap. I got a little company with me. Got Donut here. Actually, I don't know what just happened. He was begging to come into my lap, and then the moment I let him up here, he ran. So maybe he didn't. Maybe he's a little camera shy. I don't know what to tell you. But game 4 recap of the Golden State Warriors Boston Celtics game. I think this is a very exciting game. We got a masterclass from Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins out here giving us a double-double. It was just a lot going on, and I just loved it all, especially when you look at the fact that Steph Curry really put his backpack on and showed us what greatness is last night. He really just willed his team to a win. He had like this it just seemed like the whole game for me that Steph Curry was not going to let his team lose this game. He was flexing on the crowd. He hit a big three on Tatum that fouled him in the back. He getting all mad with the refs, and Steph Curry not even the guy to get mad at the refs. It just seems like whatever was going on in that game, Steph Curry was not gonna lose. And I just love when you see that from a superstar, their ability to will their teams to a win. This is what separates the top 10 from the rest of the players in the league, their ability to go out and get you a must-win game regardless of what's going on. And I feel like Steph Curry really showed us that he can go out there and get you 43 points, 11 rebounds, 7 of 14 from 3. The efficiency is amazing. He got that little in-between game that he was getting to, 8 or 9 from the free throw line. It's just, he showed us why he could really will his team to a win. And I feel like D-Wade hit it on the head where we got to stop discrediting guys for what they haven't done and start looking at guys for what they have done. Because I feel like Steph Curry gets discredited a lot for Kevin Durant coming to his team, for the fact that he doesn't have a Finals MVP. Steph Curry, he accolades is not, but accolades isn't in his control fully. Yeah, Iggy won. Steph Curry was still the best player on that team. It wasn't Iggy, but that's not Steph Curry's fault. Especially when you look at the fact that he is still able to do this at a high level at 34 years old. Hopefully he gets some help at home. Hopefully Draymond Green could get his shit together. I feel like he's the type of dude that he is trying to hold himself accountable. He's doing a lot of talking for the game not to back it up. So hopefully the game starts to catch up to the talking. But for me personally, I feel like the fact that his mom made that tweet, I feel like he going to come out with a little bit more fire on the court. I'm not asking Draymond Green to score the ball. There's never anything that I want Draymond Green to do. But I just know that he could be a very impactful player without scoring the ball at all. I've seen Draymond Green go out there and give me 0 with 10, 4 blocks, 5 steals. He can leave his impact on the game without actually putting the ball in the basket. But he does have to look to score sometimes. He cannot be a guy that the defense look at and be like, oh, when he has the ball, we can literally put 2 guys on Steph and we don't have to worry about what the fuck he's going to do with the ball because he's immediately going to look to pass. He has to at least make himself look like somewhat of a threat, just not a decoy. And I also love the play that I got from Jordan Poole. I feel like Jordan Poole, if he can give you his 14 to 18 points off the bench and like his short little minute span that he is playing around 20 minutes a game, for me that is beautiful. Especially when you look at the fact that you don't want Jordan Poole to play a lot of minutes because of his defensive reliability. But when he did get on the court, he put up a quick 8-0 run on his own, and it kind of lifted the team up a little bit more. I love that from him. Wiggins, I love his defense on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I feel like he did a good job of rebounding the ball. 15 rebounds for Wiggins is ridiculous. And then 11 rebounds from Curry. You had 11 from Kevon Looney. So for a team that got bullied on the glass last game, you could tell that they came out with the mindset that they were going to rebound the ball. They won the battle in the paint, and I feel like every team that's won the battle in the paint so far this series has won every game. So for the Warriors going forward, they're going to have to somehow continue to be physical with these guys and continue to let them know that we are here and we going to be physical with y'all back. Because rebounding and points in the paint is literally just a physicality and effort type of stat. It's not something that it takes a lot of skill to win. It's just more so effort and energy, and I felt like Wiggins is playing like the second best player in the series on the Warriors. On the Warriors, I don't want to feel like people think I'm disrespecting Tatum and Brown, But he's definitely been the second best player on the Warriors this series. Klay Thompson has yet to leave a full stamp on this game. Hopefully he can get it going in Chase Center when you talk about Game 5 going forward. Draymond Green, too. I hope that those two guys, because they're going to need them two guys to at least go out and help Steph Curry get one game. Steph Curry just need them to help him once. Just come out and give us a classic Draymond, Klay, and Steph trio domination against the Celtics, and Steph Curry could bring you home. He could get you either Game 6 in Boston or Game 7 at Chase Center. He is good enough to where he just showed us right now that he can get you a game. But for him to do it for 4 wins straight, it's just going to be very tough. I haven't seen anybody put on that type of performance consistently. But Steph Curry, if he is the one to do it, it would be a fucking amazing to watch, if you ask me. But on the other end, I feel like the Boston Celtics have to do better sticking with their game plan. I feel like throughout the first 3 quarters, they did a good job playing physical, keeping up with the Golden State Warriors. But then I feel like late in the game, it kind of got away from them. I felt like Tatum and Brown took their foot off the gas pedal. They're two guys that on this Warriors team, they could definitely impose their will. And when you talk about getting to the basket, they did it all Game 3. They were getting to the rim, finishing. Guys was feeling themselves, and I feel like they got away from that. Al Horford was posting up Steph Curry. Marcus Smart was posting up Steph Curry. And I feel like that was kind of like their bread and butter of being physical. And I feel like they got away from the physicality game, especially when you look at the fact that they lost the rebounding battle from 55 to 42, and then they gave up 16 offensive rebounds. So they got to be physical. They got to utilize their best weapons, and that's their front court play of Al Horford and Robert Williams. They got to get on the glass, and they just got to show that they could close out games. Last night, the ability to close out a game was on the table, and they did not pull through. If I am the Golden State Warriors, I am completely happy with Marcus Smart, Al Horford, and Derek White taking all your final shots. I know Al Horford hit a big 3 late to put him down 3, but guess what? I'm okay with that. As long as Jaylen Brown and Tatum aren't taking the shots down the stretch, I am completely okay with that. And I feel like, yeah, they might have been good shots because the Warriors were daring those guys to make shots. But at the same time, I would want my best players taking those shots in that situation, especially with an NBA championship on the line. I would rather live with Tatum taking shots over Derek White and Marcus Smart and Al Horford. No disrespect to them. They're good players. They're very good role players. But I need my stars to step up in those big moments and give me star-type moments. And they didn't. Draymond Green had a great play late where they blitzed Steph Curry. They hit him in the short roll. He didn't dish it off to Looney layup. I just felt like the Warriors did a much job executing down the stretch, and that was pretty much the tell of the game. Shout out to everybody else, though. I felt like the Boston Celtics did a good job of withstanding that third quarter run that we know the Warriors can go on. It seemed like the game was still in reach. The Warriors didn't explode in that third quarter like we would expect. But for me personally, I still felt like, damn, Steph Curry is about to go out and get this win. It never felt like Steph Curry was going to lose this game at any point, and I'm so happy that he was able to go out there and solidify a big win for his team. I'm not saying I'm a Warriors fan. I don't want nobody to go out there and paint that narrative that I'm like this big Warriors fan, but I'm not. I just enjoy good basketball, and I hope y'all enjoy this great talk from me, D Mills, but I'm your boy, and I'm out. Peace.